Alright guys, hello there and welcome. My name is Bernie and I will be your captain and your storyteller today. Now for your safety, please remain seated with hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And please folks supervise your children. Now here at Disneyland, our stories can start on a magic carpet ride or even down a rabbit hole. But our story starts with Monster of the Wheel, the very same wheel in the story of Pinocchio. While he might look intimidating, he's storyteller's best friend because he helps us reach storybook land. Here in Storybook Land, our stories start with once upon a time. And once upon a time, there was a big bad wolf who huffed and puffed and tried to blow down the houses of the three little pigs. They lived on our right in houses of straw, thick and guaranteed wolf-proof brick. Our story takes a strange turn around the corner now and into Alice's quaint English village on the left-hand side, where one golden afternoon she followed a very, very, very late white rabbit down the rabbit hole and into Wonderland, where things only got curiouser and curiouser. Our stories take us to the most magical places, and on our right-hand side is London Park, where Peter Pan and the darling children first took flight into Neverland. Never ever have to grow up. With the help of Tinkerbell, all they needed was a little faith, trust, and of course, pixie dust. In the enchanting city of Acrobat, a street rat named Aladdin not only stole a loaf of bread in the marketplace, but also the heart of the Princess Jasmine. After staying one step ahead of the evil Jafar, they now live happily ever after in the Sultan's palace. And now, folks, don't you dare close your eyes, because in front of us are the shining, shimmering, and splendid archways that Aladdin and Jasmine first went over, sideways, and under on their magic carpet ride to a whole new world together. We will now enter the mysterious Cave of Wonders, where I bet you've never had a friend like Genie before. He has phenomenal cosmic power, but lives in that itty-bitty lamp. As we make our way on through, let's make some wishes and hope we can make friends too. Speaking of wishes coming true, Snow White's dearest wish was to get away from the evil queen. She found that in the home of the 7 doors on my right, where you can hear them whistle while they work. And on my left is the story of Cinderella, whose evil stepmother stopped her from going to the royal ball. With the help of the fairy godmother, Cinderella was able to go, and there she met her Prince Charming. However, she did not make that midnight curfew, so her pumpkin sits on the bridge to this day. But don't worry, folks, some magic may have its limits sometimes. Love does not, and they now live happily ever after in the castle on top of the hill. Now Cinderella taught us that a dream is a wish your heart makes, and over on our left-hand side is our patchwork quilt, inspired by the 1933 silly symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. And folks, all the plants and trees surrounding us are just as real as our friends, the Disneyland ducks. Thanks to the magic of Tinkerbell and a wonderful Disneyland horticulture team, nothing here ever has to grow up. Coming up in front of us now is Disneyland's resident worst driver, Mr. J. Thaddeus Toast, who traded in his family home of Toad Hall for a little red new buggy that he takes on wild rides through Fantasyland to nowhere in particular. And now, folks, welcome to Arendelle, whose gates opened for the first time in forever for Queen Elsa's coronation. After accidentally starting an eternal winter, Princess Anna would not let her sister go and raced up the mountain to save her. In the village in front of us, a woodcarver named Geppetto wished upon a star for his puppet Pinocchio to become a real boy. After being saved from Monstro, the Blue Fairy granted his wish. The final chapter of our story takes us to Prince Eric's castle on the right, where a little mermaid named Ariel fell in love with him. She traded in her mermaid tail for a pair of, now what's that word again? Oh yeah, see, however, the story began right here beyond the waterfall, in the underwater city of Atlantica, where she was to become a part of our world. And now, folks, like all good stories, we have reached our happily ever after. But here at Disneyland, the magic is never over, so